no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will come out first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Harris. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The kick is on its way. He's got it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those.
There he goes. And he'll house it. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Boston College, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his man. It's Harris. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They punt it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Got a little space. Turning it on. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
At the 13-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Lets it fly. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to keep it in the air. Now adjusting. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Man, and these hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Going with the ground game left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. It's Nicholson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Touchdown, Boston College. A great catch and run for 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, and not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Boston College, 7.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's an interesting call going play action on third and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's McNabb. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
On to punt it away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, the ground game. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt pushing the pace.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reaches, fires complete. It's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't make the connection. Boston College will send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. That, friends, is a busting play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Gets the back moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
Boston College, 7.
And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. It's a reverse. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. Blocked! The heat got to him. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College!
The only thing better than a punt block is scoop and score for a touchdown. Great job on special teams. Tons of athletes out on the field, and they take it to the house.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by just 1 over UNLV. Just another week in the Mountain West where the
Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's good. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, 1st down and more. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Hit right back to the line. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Gain of 18. 1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's McNabb. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run from the shotgun. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
3rd down coming up.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back.
The The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He's got it on the right.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Now don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Motion from the wideout. They're going back to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's McNabb.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll pitch it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They'll give it to the back.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
And the Golden Eagles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else, men.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A strike downfield. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They bring the punter onto the field now. And don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking for a gap. It's McNabb. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Pass to 10. Touchdown, Boston College. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Give to the running back. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. This Boston College offense has it working. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through a tackle. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. The give to the back. And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Wide open downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give out of the gun. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
With the carry.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Boston College, 31.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. This is a designed run. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
To kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Hard running there. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Quick strike through the air for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Sweet cut there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's good. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Pitt pushing the pace.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Near the 4-yard line. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pitt. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 31.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And that's another first down.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end.
The pass
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line, and that is why explosive plays can change games.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Boston College! Fitted in the window for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Boston College, 38.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Here's the handoff. Quick step and go. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Pitt right back to the line.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Offense, quick tempo.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's good. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's good. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Touch pass on the run. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Boston College.
Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the tailback. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll need a little distance. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hole. But that time, they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Sets up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got it on the move. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They're going to run it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.